Hi, my name is Amber Yoder, and I am a student at the University of St. Francis. I have put together this presentation to tell you about forensic nursing. Forensic nursing applies science to the law. It includes the investigation and treatment of violence, abuse, criminal activity, and traumatic accidents. A forensic nurse is a registered nurse with specialized training in forensic evidence collection, criminal procedures, and legal testimony expertise. There are many different career specialties to choose from. I will talk about a couple of them. The Sexual Assault Nurse Examiner, or SANE, responds to reported cases of sexual assault. The SANE will obtain history, conduct an interview and physical exam, and will also perform a pelvic exam for collection of evidence. The SANE also educates the victim on sexually transmitted diseases and pregnancy risks. The victim is provided with referrals for follow-up care. The majority of forensic nursing takes place with sexual assault victims. A death investigator, or forensic nurse investigator, is the first person at the crime scene with a forensic background. This person really has to know forensics to make an accurate call on the time of death. Forensic nurse investigators work with detectives, collect evidence, examine the body, collect tissue and blood samples, and photograph the body and crime scene. Some people may think that forensic nurses have to work with dead bodies, but they don't. It is just one of the options available for forensic nurses. The first National Convention of Sexual Assault Nurses took place in 1992 in Minnesota. 70 nurses attended this convention. Shortly after the convention, the International Association of Forensic Nurses was developed. However, it wasn't until 1996 that the American Association of Nurses recognized forensic nurses. Forensic nursing is one of the fastest growing specialty areas. This is most likely because violence is increasing and resulting in more traumatic cases. Colleges and universities have recently added programs for forensic nursing. Forensic nurses practice in a variety of different areas, including healthcare facilities, correctional facilities, county prosecutors, coroner's offices, medical examiners' offices, insurance companies, and psychiatric facilities. They have expanded their role to include disaster and emergency management. Disaster preparedness includes forensic issues such as sexual assault, mass fatality, disposal of human remains, and critical incident stress. Forensic nurses most often evaluate victims of sexual assault. They collect evidence, interview the victim, investigate causes of morbidity and mortality, and they also testify in court. A forensic nurse must be an RN. A degree program is not necessary for entry into forensic nursing. The entry-level position is that of Sexual Assault Nurse Examiner, which only requires a certificate. Forensic nursing involves specialized training including handling and collecting evidence such as hairs, fibers, and swabs of fluid for DNA testing. The salary of forensic nurses depends on the area of the country and years of experience. The average starting pay is $26 per hour and can increase to as much as $100 per hour. Some hospitals pay forensic nurses $1 to $4 per hour just to be on call. If a sexual assault nurse examiner is called in to work on a case, that person is typically paid 1.5 times the amount of their base pay. Some hospitals pay on a case-to-case basis rather than hourly. In this situation, the nurse can earn as much as $400 per case. Forensic nurses are an important resource to healthcare and justice systems. This is one of the advantages of forensic nursing. The job is challenging, which could be an advantage or disadvantage depending on the person. A couple of disadvantages are demanding hours and emotional cases. One advantage that might outweigh the disadvantages is that forensic nurses make a difference in the lives of victims of sexual assault. As crime rates continue to increase, forensic nursing will continue to advance. There will be new roles and opportunities for nurses in forensics. Opportunities are expected to increase quickly in the next 10 years. Police forces want to strengthen their cases against criminals, and forensic nurses are able to collect evidence and testify in court. Forensic nursing is a great opportunity to help victims of violence and make a difference in the community.